seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say yeah, I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my name is Jumper, up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know him, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the snows, all the ops gonna pop. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, bill, with the pen to the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try luck. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean. Seen the days of walking, so I'm keeping feathers plugged.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, I'm up with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks on Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him milk, yeah. Get these boys out, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Candy necklace on my hips, butterflies on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this. Need to go head to toe. PT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. She's a man, get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, I'm up with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. Now my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that, Lord, please.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Wizards and the Condors, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the visiting team and the home team. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry.
Throwing to start this game. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return makes it up to the 25. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's complete, right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Condors pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Wizards getting all set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He sends this away, and this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Condors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. runs complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 13-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion here left. They'll throw it again. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Condors drive their lead to 11. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Hopefully they've drawn something up here, Brock, because not a lot of time left to get this inside a field goal range. Throwing the out route complete. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Into traffic, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. First down from the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. He'll throw it yet again. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he sails that one over the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
One last play before the break.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. We've reached halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. Now we'll head back across the world's longest border to Orlando. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they...
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. The spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
3rd and 4.
He'll throw it. Finds a man right side. A gain of 27 yards there. And they'll have first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Throwing now off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll throw on 1st. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 3 now.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pass play now. And that's cut the end zone for the touchdown. The Condors grow the lead coming out of halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors lead by 15 now. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now outruns their offense to take over. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Gets everything he has under this throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Throwing it again here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Only one. Here's 1st and 10 from the end. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Wizards can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. First, they'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give him a first down. Here's a throw. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll give him a first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Toronto. Condors up by 8. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. The defense takes its third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Setting up to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they're going to have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He goes down to a knee, and this one's over. They're on their way to the AFC Championship game. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Condors as we say so long from Toronto.